these types of team members are so hard because you'll work with them on a problem and they'll fix it and they'll start getting better in that area. And then like over here, something else pops up. And then you work with them on that and they do like want to get better. And they'll start getting better there, and then something totally random will like pop up. And then you work with them on that, and they'll get better on that, and then something else pops up. And there was one team member we had that I realized like it was causing, we couldn't put our finger on like what the issue actually was, but it was like causing like this weird chaos in the whole team. Like everyone was kind of flustered because this person was, and it was a nice person. And I realized, actually Dave Ramsey taught me this, to ask this question in these situations: if the same person were to come back knowing everything you know today, would you still hire them? In this situation, the answer is like, oh my gosh, no, I wouldn't. So what do you need to do, Mark? Okay. And it wasn't fun because it wasn't as cut and dry. And it wasn't like one, but I did look through his stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, he has been written up over the past 4 years for like 500 different things, but none of them are the same thing. It was crazy. We had like a file like this big. And so we did. So I had to talk with him. I let him go. He was crying. And I was like, but even that was like the bubble. Like he was like getting up to hug me, and then I was like, "Are you trying to fight me? Are you trying to? I don't know what is going on." and it was a good guy, and that's what I've learned. Like you have to separate the behavior from the person. But it's amazing to see how far we've come. And what I can tell you is by getting rid of those people, even the bubble conundrum types, that elevates your team, that elevates your unity, and that continues to attract better team members that not only will stay with you longer, but that will work harder, that will get more done, and they'll get the word of mouth out there to bring more and more eagles into your place. And I learned for this person, it was better. It wasn't a good fit for him. It really wasn't. I was doing him a disservice by keeping him on. And that got him to go back to school and do what he needed to do. So we have to have the courage to make those hard calls. Another thing that I always ask too is like, not what's best for me in this situation, in any major problem I'm facing, like what overall is best, because it's not usually the easiest decision that we have to make. But when you have to look at these tougher calls, like in this situation with this person, it was a nice guy, but it was bringing so many things in. I have to ask, like, what is best for the company as a whole? That's something that you have to, it helps like put things in perspective. And you get paid more to solve way bigger problems. It's not easy. Like, there's a lot that comes with this. There's a lot that goes with leadership, but it's also one of the most rewarding things that you can do.